My name is Kelsey Ray. You know, the team and I, we get calls and emails every single day from people just like you, looking to make their move in or around Memphis. We absolutely love connecting with clients, so whether you're moving in 8 days or 80 days, just give us a call, send us a text, send us an email, or even schedule a Zoom video call. So today we're going to talk about understanding all of the steps to begin with the home buying process. The first step is determine your budget. Even before you start searching, you should determine how much you can afford with an online tool like a home affordability calculator. Just plug in some basic information to get an estimate of how much you can spend on a home. Realtor.com provides some tools, and also MAAR.org provides tools also to help you. And then typically your total housing payment, including fees, taxes, and insurance, should not exceed 35% of your gross pre-tax income, but it's recommended that you stay closer to 25%. So keep that in mind. And then also save up for your down payment. A big part of your mortgage will be determined based on how much you pay upfront in the form of a down payment. Generally, the higher the down payment, the better the interest rate will also be. And if you decide to put down less than 20%, you'll likely need to pay private mortgage insurance, also known as PMI. So speak with your real estate agent and lender to understand your options and determine the best down payment for you. Let's talk about getting pre-approved for a mortgage. Sellers are typically more willing to accept offers from pre-approved buyers. Why? Well, because it shows that the buyer has the financial resources and means available to make good on their offer. So get quotes from multiple lenders and go with someone reliable. We have a preferred office lender that we work with on a regular basis, but work with the lender you feel most comfortable with and who will provide you with the best rates. Make certain to read the details. Sometimes lenders may mention that they'll give you a better rate, however, they may increase the points. And once you select a lender, apply for pre-approval. Your lender will check your credit and ask for all of your financial documents. So it's important to be honest upfront because they're going to find that information because they have to underwrite or work with certain financial parties to underwrite and vouch for your worthiness in terms of paying the loan back. So your lender is your friend. Just be certain to provide them with all of the financial documents requested. So they'll inquire about your federal tax returns, your pay stubs, bank statements, credit card statements, student and auto loans, etc. And they will accurately evaluate your financial situation. So keep in mind that just because you're pre-approved for a certain amount doesn't necessarily mean you can actually afford that amount. So prepare your own monthly budget to figure out what you'll be comfortable paying. And you can also have that conversation with your lender, but just keep that in mind for your own personal benefit. And once you're pre-approved, don't make any major purchases or life changes, such as quitting your job or buying a car, a boat, a lot of new furniture that could negatively affect your credit score. Keep that in mind. Now, thirdly, the next step is to find your buyer's agent. Real estate agents are licensed professionals who have access to information that isn't open to the public. A good buyer's agent will be an expert on the home buying process. They'll know your area inside and out and be familiar with local listing agents and be a skilled negotiator. The seller pays all of the real estate commissions in a home sale, so working with a great real estate agent won't cost you a fee as of 2023, but you can sign an agreement with your realtor, whoever you've chosen to represent you, and then you're basically set. And at this point, it's a good idea to narrow down your search. So determine your ideal neighborhoods. We have several videos on the YouTube channel that talk about several areas that you might consider, and then make a list of your must-haves and also compare that to your nice-to-haves. If you're having a tough time narrowing down which areas that you prefer, speak with your real estate agent about, what's realistic based on your price range. So how many houses do you have to look at? If you're touring and going to showings, how many houses do you have to look at to buy a house? That's a common question. So you can tour as many homes as you need to find the right one. I would say that go back and have a consultation with your realtor who can ask you some questions to help you not only decide and determine what your favorites and your must-haves are and what your nice to haves are. They can also talk to you about your lifestyle. What are your family's needs? What do you do beyond just enjoy the home for entertainment purposes? What do you do or like to do on the weekends? How far is your commute to work? Do you work from home? And they can help you come up with some ideas or give you some things to evaluate, to consider what is the best home for you and your family, and how does it accommodate your daily lifestyle and weekly lifestyle. So that's just something to keep in mind. And then also follow common courtesy, but don't be shy when you're touring the place. Inspect each home carefully. Note any details about the property. Anything that you see that might be important to you. About the street noise you hear, about the water pressure, if it's too loud. It's easy to get homes mixed up, so make sure that you snap as many photos as you can and jot down notes while you're touring each home. Bring someone you trust with you on the home tours for a second set of eyes if preferred. If the house has multiple stories, have one person go upstairs to walk and talk while the other stays downstairs to check the noise levels between floors. All of that. You can be really strategic with purchasing a home and going on the tours. When you're ready to make an offer, some sellers will have an offer review date, while some offers will be open to any offers that come in. So make certain you inquire with your agent about this for each home you're interested in. So once you and the seller agree on the terms, you'll enter the closing process or escrow, which usually is about 30 to 45 days. You'll likely be in very close communication with your real estate agent, the lender, and the escrow agency during this period. Closing expenses are the lender and third-party fees. The fees usually range from 2 to 5% of the final sales price, and you can learn more about the costs and expenses that you'll be paying at closing and ways to lower them. You can talk to your realtor about that. In addition to closing expenses, the lender may require that you have at least 2 to 6 monthly payments, including principal, interest, taxes, and insurance in the bank after the closing. So talk to your lender to find out what the expectations are. And once you enter escrow, you'll have several dates to complete of a few things, including making your earnest money deposit. Typically, that's within a couple of days after your offer has been completely accepted. They'll need to order your title search. And then if you have a contingency, like getting a home inspection, there might be a request for repairs, which you'll need to get done swiftly. You'll also need to work with your lender to finalize your loan over the course of 30 to 45 days. Your lender will work with you on ordering your appraisal and having your home professionally appraised, getting homeowners insurance, coordinating all of your paperwork, doing a final walkthrough, and then also providing a cashier's check for your down payment and closing costs. You'll also close on the escrow and sign all the required paperwork. And if all goes well, your contingencies will be removed and your bank will get the money to the seller on time for a smooth closing. So those are several things that you need to do on the way to getting closed and finalizing your transaction. And at closing or after closing, welcome to your new home. You'll typically get your keys. You'll typically obtain your keys to the house after 5 p.m. on your close date. And if you're moving into a home with a homeowners association, make certain you receive a copy of the rules and regulations and read it carefully. Some HOAs have rules around what days and times you can move into your home and whether or not you can repaint the exterior of your home. Whether or not your home is turnkey ready, there might be some maintenance and remodeling you want to complete before moving in. So you want to think about hiring movers, buying a new furniture and appliances, setting up your utilities, etc. You'll pay for these after the home is yours. Yet you may want to factor them into your home buying budget or create a separate post-move budget. So thanks for tuning into this video. Check out the other videos on my YouTube channel to learn about what makes Memphis a wonderful and unique place to live, work, and play. So again, I hope you found some value in this video, whether you're moving in 8 days or 80 days. Be certain to give me a call, send me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom video call. I'm Kelsey Mansray, and I would love to meet you in person, on a Zoom video call and get to know you a little bit better overall and your real estate goals. I'd be happy to help you make a smooth move in or around Memphis. So with that, we hope to see you around town, and we'll see you on the next video.